Hi everyone, welcome to Tea and Divinity. It has been a long time since I posted on this channel. I'm so sorry, but just life got in the way. I usually have the camera showing the cards and not my face, but I live in a different place than where I used to film. And I still gotta work on setting this up here. So for now, this is how it's gonna be, but I'll still show the cards and stuff. But yeah, it's been a while. But in the meantime, I've been posting on TikTok. My @ is Tea Divinity. So if you're interested, feel free to check that out. I'll link it down below. But yeah, let's get into it. I already shuffled the cards because I wanted this to be a short and sweet reading. But yeah, so this is just gonna be a general collective reading, but I did shuffle with the question in mind. What big changes are happening for my collective next? And I set the intention for the back of the deck cards to represent the energies you're leaving behind as this change comes in. So let's get into that. Let's first look at what you're going to be leaving behind. So to start, we have comfort. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides to a situation. Of a situation. We have 5th house, passion reversed. And we have balance, divine teachers. And now the cards to represent the change coming in, we have Uranus, change in the reverse position. Ironically, we have balance again, but with a different deck. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And these two came out together. We have deceit with guardian angels and solitude with higher self. And last but not least, we have ideation and disruption. So ironically, the big change coming in for you guys is a sense of stability. So let's start with what you're leaving behind. I think that a lot of you had a major people-pleasing problem. And listen, I say that without judgment. Like, that's definitely something that I struggle with as well. Something I still struggle with. It's not easy, but I just think that a lot of you are empaths and you feel other people's energy so strongly, and because of that amplifies your people-pleasing tendencies, because if you feel other people's emotions, obviously you want them to be happy, and if they're not happy with you, you feel that, and so you could tend to overcompensate for that by people-pleasing. But I think you're finally releasing that. I think that a lot of you now or in the past were so persistent on keeping the peace that you would always compromise, but the compromise wouldn't be even. Like you would sacrifice a lot of what you wanted just to make someone else happy, but they wouldn't give you that same energy in return. Some of you guys could definitely have Libra placements, but you don't have to. but yeah, you guys are definitely givers, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But other people may have taken advantage of your kindness, of your generosity, of your empathy. And I think a big reason too why you've been people pleasing for so long is because you've done it with people you really care about. With comfort here, I'm getting that this could be family members, or this could be close friends, or your partner. It's people that are in your close circle, that you have a lot of love for them, you have a lot of care for them, and as a result you want to give to them. But unfortunately, some people might have taken advantage of this, or it doesn't have to be malicious, but or like with malicious intent, but some people might have just been too comfortable with you giving and giving and giving, that they become complacent in the sense that they don't feel like they have to give back because you're gonna give anyway, if that makes sense. And so your life could have been, or is currently, pretty unstable because you were just going with what everyone else wanted, not really prioritizing your own needs, not putting yourself first. And so if one person wanted this one day, you'd go do that. And then if another person wanted this the next day, you would go do that. And so your life didn't have a clear sense of direction because you weren't following your own path, you were following everyone else's. But this is what you're finally releasing, so this is great news. And so the big change coming in is a sense of balance and a sense of stability. Because with the seat here, I think you're going to be discovering how it's going to become very clear to you how certain people have been taking advantage of that generosity, of your empathy. I think the mask is going to finally come off, and it's going to be revealed to you just how manipulative some people have been in your life. And with solitude coming out, I think it could feel very lonely at first, because if you're like, wow, if the people closest to me were taking advantage of me, or the person, or a person close to me has been taking advantage of me, who can I really trust? And that might put you in the solitary energy of okay, I lost someone, or multiple people close to me. I need to take a step back now. But I think the solitude is going to be a blessing in the end, because it's really going to give you clarity on what your own purpose is, what your own sense of direction is, because you didn't have a clear idea of it. Or maybe you thought you did, but maybe you come to the realization, wait, this isn't truly what I want. This is actually what this other person wants, or what other people want. And so you're definitely lifting the veil on what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And this clarity comes through solitude. It comes through just sitting with yourself, sitting with your thoughts. I'm seeing getting out in nature could be really good for you guys too. Meditating could be great. That doing these things where you're just spending time with yourself, or doing things to get grounded, that is how it's going to become clear what direction you're supposed to go in. And your life isn't going to feel so chaotic and so out of your control, because you're finally taking the control back on your life, and you're not letting other people control it for you. And I had pointed this out before. It was ironic that we have a balance card representing what you are releasing, and then we have another balance card representing what change is coming in. And I think this is intentional, because when we look at the one that represents what you're releasing, we have two people in the card, right? But this one, with the affirmation, it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. This balance card is very I-based. It's very me-based in the sense that it's about you and how you are bringing harmony and balance into your own world. While this other card is very much a team effort. It's a two-person effort. This is very intentional, because your sense of balance isn't going to come from other people. It isn't going to come from what other people give you or what you give other people to try to make up, to try to overcompensate for what they're not giving you. You're finally bringing back true, genuine balance into your world, because it's coming from a place of satisfying your own needs instead of satisfying everyone else's needs around you, you know? Yeah, you're finally being able to sit with yourself without other people's judgment, without other people's interference, and really assess what it is you need in order to bring true balance, true harmony into your world, into your life. And a lot of you might be discovering that you didn't really you didn't truly know who you are, because if we look at this deceit card, we have this person here in the middle representing you taking off their mask. They're the only person that has taken off their mask. And so you might be discovering that you've been wearing a mask this whole time in an attempt to people please everyone else around you. And so you need to really sit and discover, okay, who am I without this mask I've been wearing? Who am I really? And again, that comes through solitude. Yes, and with ideation coming out here, I think once you get past that transitional period of, okay, distancing yourself from certain people and then spending a lot of time alone figuring out who you truly are, I think once you start figuring that out, inspiration is going to hit you like a truck. Like I think that you're going to start discovering very quickly what it is you're passionate about, what you want to pursue, things like that. And you're going to have a bunch of inspiration about what to do with your path come in. Because I think that these ideas have always been in you, because they're a part of who you are, but they were repressed because you have been so concerned with everyone else's needs and what everyone else wants, that you barely stop to consider what it is you truly want. So once you allow that inspiration to come in, I think that you're going to hit the ground running. Like these ideas are going to just come in overflowing. You're going to be overflowing with ideas. And with disruption here, I think that it could get a little overwhelming how much inspiration you're getting, because it's like, it's the energy of, oh my God, where do I begin? And maybe you start a bunch of projects and don't really finish any of them because you're so excited about all the things that you could do now that you have time for yourself, that you just like kind of start everything and don't follow through on one thing. So that's just something to be aware of. And it's okay to get excited. This is a really exciting energy. I feel that excitement doing this reading. But make sure that you maintain this balance that you found, because I think it's very easy to, as soon as you get that balance, be like, okay, like now time to have fun. And then before you know it, you're out of balance again, because you're spreading your energy out everywhere on all these different paths, all these different projects, whatever it is that you want to pursue. So just remember, when all this inspiration comes in, don't overextend yourself. Make sure you maintain that sense of balance, because that is what is going to carry you through here. So don't overcommit to things, you know, like don't sign up for 20 different classes at once, you know. Maybe try 1 or 2 classes and then see how that goes. And then, you know, that's just an example, but yes, balance is definitely the word of the day here. But this is very beautiful energy. I think you're finally going to be coming into yourself and figuring out who you truly are without the influence of other people or without the influence of society. Yeah. This is very exciting. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. And also check out my TikTok if you feel called to do so. But yes, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching. And bye.